to be really weird. Alright. Slurp series wrap. Oops. Ripley part of the Slurp Squad set. Actually, hold on. What? Cycle model? I can't cycle the model, guys. I want to show you what it would look like on different things. Ow. Alright, well, yeah. That one, all these are rare until I say it's uncommon. Right now I'm doing my rare ones, of course. 8 Ball, part of the Stripes and Solid set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Arctic Camo, introduced in Season 7. Calico, part of the Swole Cat set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2, animated. Cuddle Hearts, part of the Royale Heart set, introduced in Season 7. Forgot how we got that one. Oh yeah, wasn't it like free? Like you could buy it for somebody else for free? I think. Well, I think I'm also thinking of the Love Hearts glider. Which one am I thinking? Please say it down in the comments because I don't remember. By the way, Season 7 of the Diversity is like the season I started in. Before I started Fortnite, I hated it. Until I just tried it. I thought everybody was an enemy in Team Rumble and everybody could hear you. Even the enemies. I thought everybody in the match could hear you. But now I know only your teammates can. Well, actually, not exactly anymore. But then they make people laugh. The only time I remember making people laugh was these 2 teenage girls. Rare Rap, or maybe you know they're rare. Cursed, introduced in Season 9. Dragon Scales, part of the Brute set, introduced in Season 8. Driftwood, part of the Skywalk set, introduced in Season 8. Burger, introduced in Season 7. Festive Paper, introduced in Season 7. Triangles? It's like triangles, but fry. Fire, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Animated, reactive. Oh, cool, reactive. Indigo Ice, introduced in Season 7. New Year 2020, part of the New Year's 2020 set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1, animated. Right, part of the Bunker Day set, introduced in Season 9, reactive. Yeah, you covered your freaking gun. And you covered this helicopter in Peely's skin. How dare you disrespect my Peely? I'm sorry. Alright, Sunprint, part of the Sun Soldier set, introduced in Season 8. Tiger Stripes, part of the Key Force set, introduced in Season 8. I'm sorry, Peely. Alright, Tropical Camo, part of the Beach Battalion set. Really? But it didn't come with it, did it? I don't know. It looks more Arctic-y to me for some reason, but now I've seen it. Introduced in Season 8. I forgot that I got the wrap there. I don't know. Ultra Red, introduced in Season 7. I just thought these were the same because they're like literally, they are the exact same color, bro. Just this one's shiny. Actually, this one may be a little darker, but this one's better. Oh yeah, Ultra Red, introduced in Season 7. Yeah, this one's redder. Well Wrapped, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Blasted, in part of the Short Fuse set. Really? Oh, okay. Introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Sorry, guys. I'm pretty sure it's Chapter 2, Season 2. Boogeyman, part of the John Wick set, introduced in Season 9. Oh yeah, when it became blasted, it started to become uncommon wraps. Bubblegum, part of Sky Style set, introduced in Season 9. Cameo, introduced, yeah, part of the Standout Style set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Chick, part of the Standout Style set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Frosted, part of the B-Day Bunch set, introduced in Season 9. Greed, part of the Midas's Revenge set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Hence, part of the Brute Force set, oops, sorry, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Hypermelon, introduced in Season 9. Neon Tropics, introduced in Season 9. Pineapple, part of the Beach Battalion set, introduced in Season 8. Pink Spider, introduced in Season 9. Riptide, part of the Open Water set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Sentinel, part of the Battle Dynamic set, introduced in Season 9. Sprinkles, part of the 2 Scoop set, oops, introduced in Season 7. 5 versus Banana, part of the Banana Royale set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. And 2 Tilted, introduced in Season 9. My music. Alright. I remember when there was only a little bit, huh? Rare. They're all rare. Afterburner, press play and reach the sky, introduced in Season 9. Ahoy! Press play to set sail, part of the Skyward set, introduced in Season 8. Bunny Bounce, press play and hop into action, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Coral Chorus, press play to hear the coral sing their tune, part of the Fish Boot set, introduced in Season 8. Disco, press play to Get Down, part of the Fortnite Fever set, introduced in Season 7. Fester, press play and get in the spirit of the season, introduced in Season 7. Freestyle and Remix, press play and set yourself free, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Justice, press play and vibe out, introduced in Season 9. Merry Chipmas, press play and go retro, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Solid Groove, press play and feel the funk, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Sparkles, press play and get glittery, introduced in Season 9. Spies, press play and infiltrate the dance floor, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Storm Shredder, press play and shred through the storm, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. And the end, press play and begin again, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. This is what I have most of, wallpapers, or loading screens. First the rare ones. Hybrid, concept art for Hybrid, part of the Brood set, introduced in Season 8, animated. Lynx, concept art for Lynx, part of the Lynx set, introduced in Season 7, animated. Astro Thunder, created by Arno Kiss, part of the Travis Scott set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Lava Series. Lynx Screen, Molten Legends, Break the Flames, part of the Lava Legends set, introduced in Season 9. Now, uncommon. A new Void, Swab the Deck, and Ready the Cannons, part of the Discovery set, introduced in Season 8. Air Royale, Hang on Tight, part of the Air Royale set, introduced in Season 9. BRUTE Squad, You Can't Hide, introduced in Season X. Battle Pass X, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Bright Future, showcase art for the Sunshine and Rainbow set, part of the Sunshine and Rainbow set, introduced in Season 9. Conquest, showcase art from the North set, part of the North set, introduced in Season 9. Crackshot, showcase art for Crackshot, part of the Nutcracker set, introduced in Season 7. Demi, part of the Scarlet Dragon set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Drift Print, part of the Drift set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Elemental, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Eye of the Storm, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Final Harvest, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Gingerbread, concept art for Mary Marauder and Ginger Gunner, part of the Gingerbread set, introduced in Season 7. Hench Life, part of the Brute Force set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Oh no. Isle of sorry, I was whispering myself. Isle of Treasure, the search is on, introduced in Season 8. Lava Rising, the floor is literally lava, introduced in Season 9. Oh, I remember that mode now. The LTM, no, wait, no, it wasn't an LTM. Well, whatever. Lost Levels, Best Friends, and Wild Adventures, part of the Quest Friends set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Mega Intensity, part of the Final Showdown set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Mecha Punch, part of the Final Showdown set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Meow Scooters, why stop at 1? Part of the Swole Cat set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Mary Beastmas, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Mesmerize, showcase art for the Sun Soldier set, part of the Sun Soldier set, introduced in Season 9. Mountain Raid, the base is ours, part of the Ghosts and Shadow set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Neon Tomato, part of the Pizza Pit set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. New World, Taking the Sights, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Nutcracker Crew, part of the Nutcracker set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Open Water, Real and the Big Fish, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Our-Man Peely, that's not real Peely, that's not Our-Man Peely, dude, Peely's dead. Part of the Banana Royale set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Power Chord, showcase art for the Volume 11 set, part of the Volume 11 set, introduced in Season 8. Rocks, the Height of Air Superiority, part of the Sky Style set, introduced in Season 9. Roy G. Mousicles, 2 guns, 9 lives. Endless Wolf, dude, part of the Swole Cat set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Skywag, showcase art for the Skywag set, part of the Skywag set, introduced in Season 8. Season 7, showcase art for Season 7, introduced in Season 7. Sergeant Green Clover, showcase art for the Green Clover set, part of the Green Clover set, introduced in Season 8. Sergeant Winter, concept art for Sergeant Winter Cells, part of the Sergeant Winter set, introduced in Season 7. Skull Reaper, part of the Skull Squad set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Sky Session, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Soak It Up, Kick Back and Relax Stein, introduced in Season 9. Spray Collage of Battle Royale sprays, introduced in Season 8. Summertime Splashdown, Soak or Be Soaked, introduced in Season 9. It's kind of like Kill or Be Killed. Tender Defender, showcase art for the Foul Play set, for the Foul Play set, introduced in Season 7. The Clash, where do your allegiances lie? Part of the Ghosts and Shadow set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. The Great Crack Up, part of the Nutcracker set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. The Harvest, Reap What You Sow, part of the Farm Stand set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. The Ice Queen, showcase art for the Ice Queen, part of the Ice Kingdom set, introduced in Season 8. TNT, part of the Street View set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Triceratops, showcase art for the Dino Guard set, part of the Dino Guard set, introduced in Season 8. True Form Ignite the Fire Inside, introduced in Season 7. Western Wild Duo, part of the Western Wild set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Wiggle Trooper, part of the Skull Squad set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. And X-Force Stormwind, concept art for the X-Force Stormwind plane, introduced in Season 7. Excuse me, and now I guess this is over. Goodbye, everyone.